Hello, anyone not still living in the 1970s? We interrupt your day to bring you this announcement. Husker Ninja is in the building. Alright, guys, welcome to episode number 3 of the Christian Horn MyPlayer career here on MLB 2K11. Now, this is actually the 4th episode I had recorded, but the footage for what was the 3rd video I recorded ended up getting overwritten. So, I think we go through the stats from the previous episode here at some point that you missed out on because I lost the footage because I overwrote the file like an idiot. But you can see we're batting .392 for the year with 4 homers, 17 RBIs. You didn't miss too much in that 3rd video that I lost the footage for. The only thing of note really was a walk-off grand slam, or not a grand slam, but a walk-off homer in the sixth game. It was our first walk-off home run. But other than that, you didn't miss too much, just your standard baseball stuff. As you can see, we did show you sort of how we did in those games. But we're here, and our first action this episode, we're going to line that one over the shortstop's head, and that'll get all the way to the wall. We'll run this one to second, and they're not even going to try and throw it. So first at bat of the day, and we've got an RBI double. It's a quick 1-0 lead here in the top of the first, no one down. But you can see we did not score, so now we're back up again here in the top of the 3rd. It's still 1-0, and we're going to make some solid contact with that one. That'll be heading out toward the wall, but it'll be caught at the warning track. So a little bit of warning track power right there. Now in the field, you're going to have to try and run and make a nice little bit of a leap and grab there just to gain the last couple of feet needed. And we're stepping up to the plate here, 1 for 2 already today, and that'll make it 1 for 3. That'll just be a lazy fly out. So nothing doing right there in that at bat. You can see we are up 2-1 here in the top of the 8th. We had an RBI double in our first at bat, but have done nothing since. And that'll just be another routine fly ball to center, easily caught for the out. And you can see we give up 2 runs in the 9th and lose 3-2. So we're going to hop into the next game, looking to right the ship, get a win here. Runners on first and second. And that one will fall. It'll be a bit of a bloop single. They're going to send someone home. They're going to send the runner on second home, and he's going to score. So we do get an RBI bloop single. The runner on first will advance to 3rd. We got a 1-0 lead, and runners on the corners now with 1 down. But you can see nothing more would come of that. We're going to step up to the plate again. And that ball's going to be hit down the line and just foul. That would have been at least 2-run double, I think. Instead, it's just foul, and that'll be hit on a line, but right at the second baseman. So almost had a big 2-run double with the bases loaded. We get another chance an inning later, and we're going to go down looking. Not exactly our finest moment, just literally cut us from the team right now. We have 0 clutch genes, but we will at least make the catch right there. We're 1 for 3, 0 for 2 with the bases loaded today. So we're not feeling too good about ourselves. We are not very clutch. That strikeout looking was especially terrible. Honestly, if I were the manager, I'd just cut myself right now. Just absolutely pathetic. But we're not going to lose this game, at least, as we're going to strike out again for good measure on a pitch way below our knees. Plate discipline, what is that? So we didn't have that good of a game last time. We did have an RBI single in our first at-bat, and then we choked in consecutive innings with the bases loaded. So we're going to try and get that taste out of our mouth here with a good performance right there. And you can see we will beat the tag right there as that got to the wall. It'll be an RBI triple. And so that's That's a positive start right there. And they're going to hit that one. I don't know why I'm doing that. It's clearly fair, but now we're going to try and run. No chance of being caught, and we're going to score anyway. So we get a little bit lucky after being too cautious on the base path because I was not getting caught. But we score anyway. It doesn't really matter. And you know what? Next at bat, we're going to ground out. So we're going to come back up to the plate here, 1 for 2 with a triple and a ground out. And that's going to be crushed. We're going to send that ball flying way back and out of here. That'll be a 401-foot shot. And that ball got out of there in a hurry. It's our 5th homer of the year. First of the day. And so we got a triple and a homer so far in 3 appearances today. And I don't know, double, and maybe you think about potentially hitting for the cycle here, as that homer does give us a 3-1 lead here with no one down in the top of the 5th. Now we're going to come to the field here, and that's going to bounce off our shoulder and into our gloves. So not the most routine play you'll ever see, but we get the job done just the same. Up to the plate here, it's 3-2 in the 7th, and we're going to line that one into the outfield, and it'll get to the wall, and we're going for 2 all the way. We're going to slide in safely. So we now got a double, triple, and homer. Just a single away from the cycle. We'll see if we can get another at bat. But first, they're going to grind. That's going to be a routine ground ball, but they can't turn 2, and that means we're going to score. Lead is 4-2 now. It's 5-2 in the top of the 8th. And we're going to hit that one for a routine fly ball. We had a shot at the cycle, but we're going to come up a single short. Unbelievable. A single short of the cycle. That stinks. You obviously want the cycle there, and just the fact that it was a single is unfortunate. But you can see we got a little notification after that game about a 10-game hitting streak. And so we're going to hop into this new game, and off the bat, first at bat of the day, we're going to extend the hitting streak to 11. And so we're going to start off the bottom of the 2nd with a double. Would not score. Now we got runners on 1st and 2nd. And they're going to ground that one. We're going to beat it out, but they're going to call us out. Are you kidding me? I swear we were safe. We were there first. I don't know how we were called out, honestly. So, we get the double to extend the hitting streak. Then we ground into a double play and strike out in our next 2 at-bats. We're down 3-0 here in the bottom of the 8th. And they're just going to walk us. They're just going to intentionally walk us. But nothing would happen. And we're going to lose that game as well. So our team's not very good, even though we are on an 11-game hitting streak. Not a ton of offense to help us out, except for that one game where we went 0 for 2 with the bases loaded. There we had a lot of offense, just not from us. You can see we're up 2-0 here, but we're going to strike out in the 3rd, so we are 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a fly out here in the 5th. Looking to try and extend this hitting streak, and we'll get it right there. Send that ball right back where it came from. A line drive single up the middle, and the hitting streak is now at 12. As we're going to get another at-bat here in the top of the 6th. 2 outs, still a 2-0 lead. And we're going to hit that one toward the gap. It'll fall, get to the wall. And we're going to stay at 2nd with the stand-up double. The runner will come home, no throw. And we get the RBI double to extend the lead to 3-0 here in the top of the 6th. Not too confident about our chances of scoring as there were 2 outs. And you can see, indeed, we do not score, but we're going to get another at-bat here in the 8th, and they're going to blow that fastball right by us. So we're going to end this episode here. I mentioned in the channel update that I had to cut this off because when I originally recorded, I had it was way too long, so I had to split it up into 2 episodes. So that's why you have a little bit of an abrupt ending here. But that'll do it for me. I will see you guys next time. Have a great day, everybody.